has a case in the Supreme
According to the
Court right
United
now.
States Postal Service, you gentlemen are free to exercise your First Amendment rights. God bless you.
Thank you.
That's right.
Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants.
We're in Tallahassee. We're at the South Adams Street Post Office here in Tallahassee. It's me and Wright's Crispy out with you today. Do hear some thunder in the distance. A little drizzle on my cheek. But we're still going to be out here, rain or shine, just like the mailman. Again, this is the South Adams Street Post Office. Looks like a big facility. I'm out today with Wright's Crispy. Zoom in on this guy. Coming in to see if they respect our rights to record. Huge facility here. No smoking. Huge area.
I asked her, where's the poster 7 so I could show you.
It's on the other side of that self-service station.
You know y'all need to be identifying yourself. Everybody gonna be on camera.
Thank you. Thank you.
No worries. Got it. I don't think it should be heavy. It's a bike rack to go on the back of the car. Just stay right next to you.
They had a badge but refused to identify.
Yeah, I saw that. They didn't want to look at their poster 7.
No. I told them they've got a badge. It's a postal police badge, and they said that they're not postal inspectors. There they are again.
What they say you're not allowed to record in here?
Yeah.
They didn't ask you to leave though?
No.
you doing, sir? We getting some complaints about you, man. Making folks uncomfortable with the recording. Can I ask you what you got going on here?
Are you the feelings police?
Feelings, please?
You said some people were uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So did they call you to massage their feelings, or?
Well, they called us because nowadays, you're recording, you're making folks uncomfortable. They want to know what it is you're doing.
I'll tell them to call Miss Cleo.
Who's Miss Cleo?
The psychic. Call me now. The Jamaican lady? You remember her from the TV?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way people will find out other people's intentions when they're legal.
Well, you're inside a public post office, so obviously you're allowed to be in there.
Absolutely, it's federal law. It's right on the wall.
But the customers there, they're not used to that. Most folks don't have walking around with cameras, so you understand you're going to get called on, and that's why I'm here now.
Yeah, I don't mind you come up and ask me questions. That's perfectly legal. Yeah, it's a federal law. I've already spoke with postal inspectors. I do this all over the country in post offices, so I'm perfectly well aware of the law. And I know while some people may feel uncomfortable, these are the same people that feel uncomfortable when citizens are exercising the right to carry firearms too, which again is another legal thing. So we're not out here to police people's feelings. It's okay if they feel uncomfortable. I do have some preparation H in my car if they got a little butt hurt, but I mean, other than that,
You're not hindering the employees from doing any work? Or?
No, we're staying off to the side. We ain't speaking to nobody. We know the drill.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you posting the footage? Did I ask you?
Yeah, I'm a news journalist, so I gather content and I disseminate it to other citizens. So I am practicing a protected First Amendment right of free press.
Are you with one of the companies that we would know of, or is it?
Well, no, but I do have a press pass here, and it's recycled. It's actually made from pamphlets that are in the public buildings, so it's actually paid for by we the people.
Were you at the station yesterday?
I sure was.
Okay.
Yep, and I was at the airport last night.
How many? Who's with you? One more guy?
Well, I don't answer questions like that. We're all independent when we go out, but yeah. So.
Well, they told us that it was 2 people with cameras, so I'm wondering.
Oh, I don't.
Assuming the other guys,
I don't know.
With you?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people in there with cameras. All of our phones have cameras, so I don't know if they're talking about me or somebody else.
You have a camera that doesn't look like a phone camera.
Right, right.
You have a GoPro on your chest.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, so that guy's with you. Is that guy with you?
I don't know that guy.
You don't know that guy there?
I don't know that guy. When did he get here? Hey, what are you doing in there? He don't answer questions, this guy. This guy looks suspicious.
I'm ready for it.
Blood of Jesus.
My key to heaven. He asked if there was somebody with me. I don't know. I told him I don't know anybody.
She said, blood of Jesus.
Blood of
Are
Jesus.
you allowed to blaspheme in a federal building?
Yeah. Got some snitches out here. Officer, that man took a picture of me. I was looking like straight doo-doo. You can't post that, can you? That's looking like straight doo-doo. it's funny, you know, because she's like, oh, he's got my picture on his camera. There's 15 cameras in there. You know what I mean? On her way home, while driving when she's not supposed to, she's gonna post 30 selfies to Facebook. Come on now. It's 2020. It's the age of surveillance. You can't walk outside your house without getting your picture taken. Street cams, doorbell cams from NIST, body cams, dash cams. I mean, Americans are photographed 40 to 80 times every day of their life. Every day.
But they're not used to a guy looking like you do, man. I mean, that looks like a professional camera there.
It's very professional, and that's, you know, what happens is even though they're not used to it, they're not used to freedom either. Because if they were used to freedom, they'd realize that we have the right to walk around with a video camera if we want.
So is that the whole point of this, awareness? I mean, I don't...
Yeah, well, we come out for education, but we also come out to make sure that if you know, people violate other people's rights or our rights while we're practicing them, then, you know, we redress those as well. Yeah, that's basically it. We just go to public buildings where we're allowed to. People like the architecture. Uh-oh.
They said that I'm disrupting business even though I sat in the back of the corner of the room without saying anything to anyone.
All right.
Guerrero.
All right. Well, you can take that up.
Yep.
What's the deal?
They've been asked to leave by management, so we're just waiting on the rest of it. So you don't have to talk to them.
Can I have your name and badge number?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Sure.
Hey, don't walk up on that guy, man.
Don't walk up on me, man. Have your name and badge number. Identify yourself. What's his name and badge number?
I'll give it to you in a second. Let me go grab a business card from the car.
I cannot hear you, sir.
Let me grab my business card from the car.
Right on.
Unless you don't mind it, just being on a piece of paper.
You just tell me right here, it's recorded.
Well, I'm Officer Guerrero, that's Officer Clendenin with the Tallahassee Police Department.
What's his name again?
Clendenin.
Glendenin?
Clendenin with a C.
Clendenin? Okay.
So,
What did he say we were waiting on?
I don't know.
no, you guys aren't waiting on anything. You're free to go. I mean, you're not taking anything.
We're free to stay too, but you know, an illegal trespass, we'll take that. It's just because I was recording, so that's a civil rights violation. It's a First Amendment right.
Nobody trespassed me.
No, you can go back in if you want. Nobody said anything about him. They lied. They filed a false police report. Do you want to do that? Anything about that?
File a false police report?
That's what they did. The manager of the post office just filed a false police report. I'm letting you know that for the record. They filed a false police report by saying that I disrupted business. When I never engaged anyone, he has video of it. I have several videos of it. It's a lie, so there's no enforcement about false police report.
Here's the business card.
This guy too?
Clendenin.
With the trespass warning, him too?
I want to file a police report.
Are they both getting trespass warning?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We don't have to let them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no one asked us to leave. They just said we couldn't record. And of course, again, it's federal law. It's right there on the building. Because it's a right, young man. It's an American's right to record all interactions that he has with his government officials.
You didn't hear the 3 calls yesterday about us?
I remember you guys being at the station, that's about it?
Yeah, we were there. We talked to Rebecca, what is it, Denmark? Rochelle Denmark. And she gave my email to Kevin, the other PIO.
Okay.
We let him know what we're doing. You know, not that we have to, ask for permission to exercise our rights, but we let him know. And this guy doesn't get it. Educate him.
The problem is it's a post office, right? And
Yeah.
the folks here are not used to, you know, seeing 2 folks with cameras. I mean, if you guys were here every day, in a week they would get it, but you know, so
Well,
they're just not used to it at all.
It's a start.
And so, you know, the one lady, you could tell how upset she was with you.
Yeah.
And
She said her uncle's the sheriff, so.
No, that was a different lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so just at the time that I walked up here, you know, 2 people told me, hey, you're uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah, but you're not the feelings police. You're the law enforcement.
Yeah, he knows that. He
But-
knows that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, cause, you know, because sometimes my underwear makes me feel uncomfortable, but I don't call the police.
Guys with mustache only, no beard, make me feel uncomfortable.
Right, right.
You know, we can't enforce those, you know, petty feelings. You got to educate the people and say, hey, look, it's his right, it's your right, it's everybody's right to record and make sure that operations go smoothly.
So I don't know what you guys were doing in there, but you know, at some point, I guess if people are walking out and they don't want to come in because they feel so uncomfortable, then you might be affecting the business. I mean,
No,
that's kind of obvious, right?
No, it's not, because there are 7 other cameras that are up there, just nobody holding them. They're mounted on the wall.
Right.
So,
But those are on there. Those are not like a guy holding them. I mean,
exactly, that's the only difference. is
Right.
I'm
You guys
holding-
look like you're a photo shoot, man. You know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And here's the thing,
You know,
too.
if you were taking Christmas cards or something, people would be walking around you. So watching you guys.
And we have a
this is-
combined 70,000 subscribers?
And this is the important thing too, is that the Supreme Court said that a camera cannot be considered suspicious, because what I'm doing is I'm exercising a constitutionally protected activity, and you can't convert a right into a crime, okay? And the camera's an inanimate object, so this right here itself, just like a gun, it doesn't cause any disturbance, it doesn't yell, it doesn't.
It's not so much that; it's the reaction that you're getting to your presence with the recording. So if
Right,
there's
right.
people like if somebody doesn't want to be recorded, what's your response to that? Like that lady didn't want to be recorded.
I told them, leave me alone.
She just wanted to be at the
Act like
post
I'm not
office.
Right, right. Well, what I tell people is that if you don't want to be recorded, you have to stay home. You have to pull your blinds. You can't go outside your home, because as soon as you step outside your home, you're being recorded by someone that you probably wouldn't want to have them recording.
Do you have your BWC on? Yes.
I didn't see one on the other gentleman. Did he have one?
He has one, and I told him to activate it before he went in the office, so hopefully he did. You could black out everything in there, but we can hear the conversation that happened when we pull the records. ¿Usted de dónde eres, guerrero?
Cubano y colombiano.
Cool. Lo primero que hice cuando salí de los Marine Corps fue me metí a AFA 66 y la Federación para Cuba Libre.
Hopefully they're calling
I'm
the
not Cuban.
postal inspector.
My mother's Dominican, and Maximo Gomez was Dominican too. He's the one who took the machete to Cuba. So all my best friends came over on the Mariel boat lift in 1980. So I have great empathy for the Cuban plight. But this is our free country that all my friends came over to, you know.
So why Tallahassee? Where are you guys from?
We go all over the place.
All over the
Louisville,
state.
Kentucky.
I was in Chicago last month, so I go all over the
Georgia.
country. Georgia,
You guys
Alabama.
always together?
Well,
No.
we have people all over the country, man. See the shining sea. It's we the people of the United States just exercising our freedom of the press.
When we're in certain areas, like he's from down south, I'm from the central area, we'll get together and go out and do stuff, but we're all independent journalists. We all have our own channels, we all do our own stuff.
And somebody's just gonna watch 5 hours of you guys at the post office? I mean,
Man,
yeah.
Some guy, my friend in California has 4 hours of him driving through the desert, and it has, I think, like 70,000 views. Just driving through the desert.
people are interested in what the government's doing.
And you know how many shows are on TV about police? They love watching you guys. I like seeing you guys behave, upholding your oath. A lot of people like to see you guys violate my rights. That's what gets a lot of hits. But I really,
If you start beating him, let me know and I'll zoom in. I get you. I get it. We'll make some money on that.
no, but I like to let you guys know I'm not here to antagonize you. I'm here to let you shine, show people, make a good example of your department, make it look good. That guy has a preconceived notion, a misconception, a grievous misconception about us.
I think it's your head wrap there.
Oh yeah.
I think that might have something to do
But
with
this
it.
is tactical and combat ready.
You're either Aunt Jemima or somebody from Syria.
No, so this is not a crime. We're not criminals.
Amen to that.
We're upholding the law, defending it. The first law. They made it number 1 for a reason.
How long you guys been doing this?
2 years, me.
About a year now for me. I have a wife and 2 kids waiting for me at home, so does he. We got to get back to them safely. We don't want you to put us in a cage because of somebody's feelings, you know?
Did you guys inform or talk to the postal workers to tell them what you were doing? Or?
I tried. I told them I have it all on. You can watch it. You can check it out on Rights Crispy on YouTube, and I'll show you where I told them.
We
"Hey,
don't
come here."
engage until they come out and engage with us, and then when they do, we say, listen, it's a federal law. It's right here on your wall. They don't want to read it.
They didn't want to. I said, please, let's education for fun and for free. Follow me. And they said no. I said, come on, it's on your wall. It's an abbreviated form of the United States Code. It's called Poster 7. It's right here. You're gonna know. I said, all right, ignorance is bliss, huh? Yeah, you'll see. And they walked in and called you guys to throw us in a cage, bro.
And technically, I don't know, because federal law there posted on the wall says enforcement is done through federal officers, unless Tallahassee, your police department, has an agreement with the local postmaster to enforce federal law on this, because this is federal property. So,
Well, I mean, you can understand, these guys just came to work today,
yeah.
like they do every day, and,
Yep.
and they've never encountered anything like this.
Well, let me.
So usually when something's unusual or strange or different, you're gonna start going, hey, what's going on here?
Right,
Well,
absolutely. And
unusual
like I said, it's no
Cameras are
problem.
not unusual. They're ubiquitous.
Yeah, well, for people.
Well, but that's not, I mean, you're not even just holding your phone. You've got a GoPro, and I mean,
Yeah.
you guys look like a film crew, man.
Yeah.
But and here's the thing. We don't mind anybody asking us questions. I have no problem saying, you know, I'm gathering content for a story, and this is what I'm doing. But again, a lot of times we don't have to answer questions. You know that, even to the police.
Yeah.
So when people come up and they're rude and, what are you doing here? And you're not supposed to be here. That doesn't make me want to be like, oh, well, here's my life story, sir.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And-
my thing
and
is,
even then,
get the heck away from me, dude. I don't need to talk to
Right,
you.
and we have different styles. I still kind of look past that and give people the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, look, calm down, let's start over again, let me try this. And that's what I did with them, to no avail. Because they have their predetermined, you know.
Dylan,
Officer,
Hey.
when I grow up, I'm going to be a police.
is that right?
You
Is that right?
Right on.
Thank you.
How long have you been on the force?
18 years now?
18? Wow. Almost done, huh?
7 more to go, man.
Good, good. How do you feel about the qualified immunity thing going up to the Supreme Court?
What are you talking about?
Do you know what qualified immunity means?
I don't know what case or what you're talking about.
There's a case in the Supreme
According to the
Court right
United
now.
States Postal Service, you gentlemen are free to exercise your First Amendment rights. God bless you.
Thank you.
That's right. He blesses us every day. Honor your oath.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Just be careful. You know, if you're being quiet, it makes people get riled up. And you don't want to be getting punched in the face for, you know.
We've tried
what you do,
different
so-
methods, and the best one for us to stay out of jail is to stay back and not say anything.
Because
Because
otherwise,
then they say, if I say, oh, let me explain what I'm doing, then they say, oh, he was engaging them, he was harassing them,
You know,
he was
causing
telling them
a
this, he was
disturbance.
talking their ear off like I'm doing to you.
argumentative. You know, if a citizen says, no, that's not your right, and I say, yes, I do, all of a sudden I'm argumentative. You know, we know the game.
Okay.
So 18 years, you do know what qualified immunity is, but it has gone up to the Supreme Court now to see if
Yeah, I
whether
don't
you
know what
guys
the
can
case
still
is.
keep that.
I don't know what the case is.
They're,
though.
they're hearing arguments on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know the case.
But it could take away your ability to, you know, just trample on rights when you don't know.
not that you do, but you know
Right,
what
right.
I mean.
I mean, it makes sense that we would have immunity, you know, while we're doing the work that we do. You know, as long as you're within your rights.
Right, as long as
Okay,
it's
later you
being
just passed.
responsible.
A
Yes,
plus.
well,
I just conducted the audit. You passed A plus. You're a shining example of how to bridge the divide with this beautiful tool right here.
That's right.
That guy showed that passive aggression even when he was sucking it up and telling us the law. That's not the way to do it. You say, hey, you know what? It's a better look. Hey, you guys got me, you know? All right. Now I learned something.
I'm human. I'm human.
Yeah, I love being wrong because I learned something new. You know?
All right, guys.
Guys,
Take
have a
care.
good day. All right, so we'll walk
Victory
back
lap.
in. Huh?
Victory lap.
Yeah. Around.
Or else we'll hear about it in the comments.
You guys didn't go back in. Well, I mean, they told us, no, you didn't go back in. All right, dude, forget about it. Yay. They told you we were okay, ma'am?
Sir?
They said we were okay? Yeah, I was just wondering if they told you guys.
Just making sure they told you. May I have 4 1-cent stamps, 4 2-cent stamps, and 4 3-cent stamps, please?
Anything for resolution clarification?
Rights Crispy. Rogue Nation. Constitutional rights. Cops are gone.
Raheem, I'm at lunch.
What was your name again? Can you identify yourself? Okay, we'll do it for you.
I'm off the clock. You're welcome.
That's all right. I didn't think you.
She's kind of butthurt. Walk of shame. We're gonna do the walk of shame too. Gonna see if we can get a license plate number. Public employee. Don't want to identify herself. We'll take care of that.
Power does what it wants, and now they're just more naked about it. Now they just put it right out front and say, this is what we're doing to you folks.